time to feed Cooper his dinner bottle, but I just wanted to let you know that we banded the rest of the sheep today, or the lambs that are in here. We had 3 more that we had to do, the most recent births, and then we'll let out Barbara and Oreo probably tomorrow morning. We might keep Madame and Madeline in for a few more days because they're only a couple of days old, or Madeline's only a couple of days old, and Mary and Snow. Now we're tossing up whether to let Mary and Snow out. She is about 3 or 4 days old, but she's not really enjoying her chaff, although I did see that she finished it today, so maybe it was the container it was in, I don't know. But she hasn't been really eating or drinking except for today. I can see that her water and her food's gone down, so maybe we'll keep them in just to be safe, because we did have, or we do believe we had a fox visit and take one of our guinea fowls. We can't find her anywhere. I don't think she's sitting on eggs because we know where her nest is. We collected the rest of the eggs and put them in the incubator. But we just don't want to risk it and lose a lamb to a fox or an eagle, because they're another threat that we have here. But I'm just going to warm up Cooper's milk bottle and hopefully he'll drink it for me. He only had 75 mils from me this morning, but he seemed really full, so I'm wondering if he's tricking us and maybe drinking from his mum. But every time we come in here, we see that she's kicking him off, so I don't know. It's a bit confusing. He's always a little bit more lethargic than the other lambs. Maybe she just doesn't have enough milk, but she isn't letting him feed whenever we're around. So we are putting him on the bottle. And there you go. He had a sniff and she walked away. He's going to try and feed. She just does that every time he goes near her. She walks away. But anyway, we're giving him formula just to make sure, because she won't feed him when we're around, and that's not a great sign. He's coming over for his bottle. He's not ready yet, buddy. Now he's just topping up from Mum. Hold her. Well, you can see I'm not really holding her. I'm not really even leaning against her. I've just got my leg up against her side. And that's enough for her to stop and feed. Is it wrong that I know and speak to my sheep by name? I think I can tell just about every single one of them apart. And they all have their different personalities, which is really weird. Who would have thought sheep would have had different personalities, but they do. You've got curious ones and shy ones, you've got ones that will come and alert you. You've got the really good mums, and you've got the ones that really shouldn't be mums. I suppose it's all part of life, humans are like that too. We've got to pick up the supermarket waste today. Just before Christmas, it's extra busy and there's much more food than there usually is, which we're happy to take and feed to our animals and compost as well. Just means that I've got to clean these bins because they need to be spotless before they go. It goes into their cool room where they store all their fruit and veg that isn't on display, and then they'll put all their offcuts in it and all the things that have spoiled or have gone past their best before date. And because we are who we are, we recycle all the water that we wash the bins out with and we put them onto the veggie patch. Even on the last day, that they've eaten most of the scraps. You can start to see the hay come through in spots, but they're still pecking around and digging and eating, whether it's scraps or organic matter or bugs that have come to invade it. So it's been a really awesome system. The only downside is that the chickens and the ducks are filthy. They get so dirty from it, but they really love it. They really enjoy it. It started to rain again. We've actually got quite a lot of rain in the rain gauge. We're up to 4.5 mil, and that's just the beginning of tonight's rain, which is awesome because it's going to be really hot next week. We're going to be in high 30s, which means the grass is going to just flourish. All this rain is really unusual for this time of year. It is summer and it's usually really hot and not raining, but we're not complaining because the rain is good. But I just wanted to quickly show you before I went tonight the cubby house, which is coming along nicely. So it's going upstairs and downstairs, so we'll have a slide and a rock wall and some swings over here. And I'll have a mud kitchen and a water tank underneath for the kids to play with. So they stop taking all our tank water and rainwater, and they can have their own to play with, and they can ration it out and learn what it's like to live with water restrictions. But anyway, we'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll empty the bins tomorrow because it is really wet and raining, and we're ready to go inside and chill. So we'll do the bins in the morning and do all the chores, and then we've got a family Christmas gathering for lunch, and then we're going to the local Christmas carols and fireworks for dinner. But we'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Good night, bye.